top 5. Today,
Top five, steady. All right.
today's top 5 was an idea given to us by Hayek's Ghost on Twitter at Fritz Hayek. Check him out on Twitter. Follow. Thanks for the idea. Today's top 5 are, Brock, you want to tell everybody what it is?
Is it top five women?
Top 5 female Star Wars characters.
Top five women. I was just gonna say my mom's my number one.
Mom
She's
is
my
number.
favorite woman in the
This
galaxy.
was this
Anyways,
was this an easy list for you to put together?
James, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna put it together as we sit here.
For
No, I don't think it would be that hard. Especially now with a lot of like the expanded stuff we have with Rebels. I think my
So,
list can be a lot of Rebels.
mine, I have to throw this out there right now. I thought about that, and I thought about the books because there are some females in the books that I really, really like. But I decided to keep it to just female characters from the films. I'm going with just films.
Interesting.
Yeah, I thought
Interesting.
it was a little bit harder, and I'm gonna get a lot of hate for my list. But I decided to go films because, yeah, like you said, there are a lot of great female characters in the expanded universe. But for those that don't follow the expanded universe or don't care, I decided let's just stick with characters in the films. And so if there is a character from that expanded universe that shows up in a film, but their role is very minor in the film, that is what I'm basing it on, the film role. So there were some that I was like, oh, but they're in a movie. But I was like, no, stay away from that. So what's your number 5?
My number 5 is Padme Amidala. Maybe it's a little higher for some people, but I think her movie was kind of her and the movies were kind of, I don't know. It's just like they didn't really fill her out. But that's why I like her in Clone Wars because there's more story to it, and she's a stronger character, I believe. Yeah. Maybe that's controversial, but the Clone Wars really, for me, added a lot to characters in it.
Padme did not make my list, maybe.
Oh, my.
She's on my number 5. Padme is a great choice. I had a lot of trouble with number 5. Padme was number 5 at one point, but number 5 now, this is going to be the most controversial. I don't know, maybe the next one. But I'm going with Rey at number 5. Rey, number 5. So, I know that's a lot of people yell at me because it's low and everybody loves Rey, but I feel like there's, like, after The Last Jedi comes out, after 9 comes out, she could be 1 or 2 on my list for sure, but right now she's number 5. I don't know enough about her to get her any higher up on my list. You know, she's kind of like a weird Luke in a lot of ways, where Luke wanted to go, and she wants to come back. So it's like the reverse Luke, but she's almost more gifted than Luke, and of course they meet at the end. So that's why Rey is my number 5. I want to learn more about Rey, and then, like I said, there is every possibility she will be number 1 or 2 on my list going forward. But right now, after one film and a couple cartoons, she's number 5.
Yeah.
What's your number 4?
My number 4 is Hera Syndulla, Captain of the Phantom. Phantom or Ghost? Ghost. Phantom was the
little ship,
small one.
Yeah.
She's a great character, and I'd argue she's technically in the movies because they announce her name in Rogue One.
And her voice is there as well.
I mean, it was, up in the air. Should I go with Hera? Should I go with Sabine? But I find Hera very interesting, and I would like to see more. I know that there's been a few comics and I believe a book, but I think she'd be interesting. I was actually kind of hoping I don't think it would have made sense, but it would have been fun if Emilia Clarke was Hera in a Han Solo film. But I don't think the time wouldn't really work. But like, I would love to see Emilia Clarke as a Twilight. That'd be great.
Yeah, because Hera was someone that I considered, but like I said, I decided to go just with the films.
Yeah.
And her role in Rogue One is,
doesn't count.
So I'm gonna go number 4. This is where I get the hate. Zam Wessel.
I knew it.
I'm going with Zam Wessel. I'm a huge Zam Wessel fan. Shape-shifting bounty hunter. I would like to see her appear in another film, maybe the Han Solo film. She could still be alive in that era.
Yeah, I argue she's a fan favorite because she appears in a lot of different things. She was in the Forces of Destiny stuff. Is that what the new cartoon was called? Yeah, Forces of Destiny. More as a villain, but yeah, why not? She's interesting. Shapeshifters are always interesting.
They're cool. My number 3. Are you ready for this one? Is Captain Phasma.
Ooh la la!
I know.
No, I can get behind that.
I know she was underutilized, like a lot of people would say. Her giving up the plan so easily is something that I do question. But I love my stormtroopers, and she's the captain. of the stormtroopers. Like, what's that? And she's a chrome stormtrooper. What's not to love about that? I can't wait to see where, just like Rey, I can't wait to see where they bring her character. The difference between her and Rey for me that I felt is, I understand her backstory a lot more, and I can't wait to read her book, obviously. Yep. But that's where, and like I said, Rey will probably supersede her at some point.
Yep.
But I know.
Yeah, but like, we, as you said, we're getting a book. She's probably got a bigger role in Last Jedi, so I think we're gonna learn a lot about her. And I think it says a lot that like a captain wears the same like uniform as the soldiers, even though it's chrome, and obviously she has some kind of position, but like, why does she still wear the mask? You know what I mean? Like, usually you can see them full face. So
exactly.
I'm very interested in that character as well. My number 3 is gonna be Rey.
Nice.
Fun character, definitely definitely in the style of Luke, and maybe lower just because we don't know a ton about her, but obviously like that was probably on purpose because her role is probably very, very important. But yeah, I just liked the depiction of her as a female in the movie, where it was like she's constantly trying to be constantly trying to save her. It's like, I'm fine, you don't need to help me. Like, it's like, who's gonna fly? It's like, we have a pilot. Who? It's like, me. What? Who else would it be?
All the characters are sexist.
Yeah, I love it. I think that is great. I think that was intentional. It's like, no, we have a female character. She can do what needs to be done. Yeah. But anyways, Rey is number 3 for me, only because number 2 I had to make it Jyn Erso.
Me too.
Jyn Erso is a fun character.
My number 2 is Jyn Erso too.
The problem is after Rogue One, we don't get much of her. We have the YA, and she's in Catalyst, but like, we might get a few more things, but because of the nature of the story of Rogue One, we won't be able to see much of that character. So she had to rate high, but like you said, I think once we learn more about Rey, that might be different in a year or so.
Yeah, definitely. And like you said, Jyn Erso can pretty much only be in one film, unless they go back and tell a story before that, which I would totally be down for reading more about Jyn Erso, because she is kind of like a female Han Solo in a lot of ways, without the piloting chops. So I would be totally down for more Jyn Erso.
Have you read the Saw Gerrera Jyn Erso YA novel yet? I can't remember if you did.
Rebel Rising, I have. Yeah, it's a great book.
Was it any good?
Yeah, it's actually very good. I thought it was better. Did I like it better than Guardians of the Wills? I can't remember. I have to look at my review of those. But I liked them both. They were both very good, Guardians of the Wills and Rebel Rising. Yeah, I really liked it. They're fleshing out the characters a lot, and they show their relationship. It was really enjoyable read. Quick read. It's a young adult. It's a quick read. And number 1. Don't break up on me now, Brock.
You still there?
Yeah.
I can still see you.
Okay, I'm not cutting that part out. You're all pixelated. Number 1, do you want to say it at the same time? Aunt Beru.
Yes.
Aunt Beru.
1. Aunt Beru. Ah.
All right, number 1 on the count of.
No, my.
Is Leia.
I'll do this.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Princess Leia, Organa Skywalker,
Snoke.
Solo of Alderaan.
Yeah, definitely Leia. How can it not be Leia?
I mean, yeah. Sorry, it's just she's the OG. She was the basically almost only female character in most of that movie. So
yeah,
But yeah, no.
She was the first female that she didn't need saving. She was tough enough, and she saved the heroes, and she was the best. And now she's a general, and she will be sorely missed going forward. But we get her in 8, and she's going to have a good role in 8. Not as big as it was going to be in 9, but whatever. We're going to get what we're going to get, and we're all going to like it because it's our princess.
All right. What a fun international podcast we did.
How do you say Star Wars in Spanish?
It's Guerrera de la Galaxia. Guerrera de la Galaxia. Sorry on the pause there. I was like, Saw Gerrera. I like being close to the camera.
I know, it's very freaky.
It's way more fun. Am I looking?
You should have done the whole show like that. That's our 56th episode for the week. This one, yeah, like you said, you're
Wow.
in Mexico. I'm gonna let you go now to back to your all inclusiveness. How much tequila have you had?
Dose.
Have you gotten it?
I had a couple shots for. People are getting sick here, so I'm sort of like hesitant, and it's hot. It's like
Yeah.
Tatooine hot. Like I'm waiting for a moisture farmer to walk by me at some point.
Have you gone on any excursions yet?
No, tomorrow we're going to Chichen Itza, which
Oh.
I'm gonna just call. I'm just gonna say I'm going to Yavin 5 or Yavin 4.
It's Yavin 5. It's the fifth one.
Yavin 5,
Yes,
the
Yavin
5th moon.
Uh,
Yeah, no, I'm excited about that. Should be fun.
Yeah, it'll be fun. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Brock. This has been a lot of fun. You took some time out of your much needed vacation. Next week we'll be back in your spare room, and then at Fan Expo, and then who knows going forward. Yeah.
Who knows?
Who knows?
They might let me go. Who knows?
All right, guys. Thanks a lot for watching. Leave the comments below. Like us, subscribe, do all that fun stuff. And may the force of others be with you.
¿Qué pasó?
Hey scumbags, thanks for watching. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up on our video. As always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Rebel Scum Podcast, for all the latest videos.